Hey everybody, it's Double RPG here, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG Let's Play with Golden Sun on the Game Boy Advance. In today's episode, we are here in the region of Bilibin, where we are examining this person who has been turned into a tree stump. And our mission, or our investigation of this supposed curse, is going to lead us to a small village called Kolima. But for right now, since we're here in Bilibin, we are going to search around and get some clues, as well as search around the place for some items inside, like the crates, the jars, the wooden barrels, and all that good stuff, as well as upgrade to some newer items for, Isaac, Garrett, and Ivan. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on with this episode that's already in progress, shall we? And as you can tell, we have already reached the town of Bilibin, where we saw the tree stump right there, and it's actually in the shape of a human being. And that means that something is causing a curse around the Bilibin region. But it's also going to lead us to Kolima, like I've been saying. And you will actually be surprised once we get to Kolima to see how much in bad shape it is. I'm dizzy with hunger. Well, you might be, because, you have people around, and you are and all you can think about is food. Do you believe a tree spirit can curse a man? Well, after seeing the tree in front of the place, yeah, I do believe it. So, how's everybody doing today? Hope you all are having a lovely day, like I am, and I'm just, presenting you another great episode of this. And, I know some of you might be asking me, am I going to be doing The Lost Age? Golden Sun The Lost Age. Yes, I will be doing it, but probably not until near the end of next year, because I have really big plans in wanting to do Skyward Sword as well as Xenoblade, so that's going to be taking up a lot of time while both Let's Plays are, and I want to focus my attention on those Let's Plays for the time being, where they will both be single, solo projects, big projects, probably the biggest projects I'm going to be doing for Double RPG Let's Play, for the series. But yes, they are going to be, extensive work for me, and they will be extensive work, well, probably my most extensive work for the year as of yet, in terms of games that I'm doing. But yes, they will be really fun, and I can't wait to, do these two games for you people, because they will be lots of fun, and I want to, make people very happy with, what they are seeing. But of course, after Xenoblade comes out, I am going to be playing around with that game, so that way I can, try to find everything and complete all the side quests, and, try to find all the little tidbits and stuff that I need for, for my characters before I complete the game. And then I will do a Let's Play of that in its entirety. I mean, it's kind of the same way with Skyward Sword, as I played that game immensely after I got it out, and it took me about a little over a week to beat it. But I did manage to find most of everything, and I think I'm in a good position to do a Let's Play on that. And that should be, it should be a lot of fun. So I think I will have fun entertaining you guys with the, with the Zelda game that I've been wanting to do for quite a while. I mean, I've been wanting to do a Zelda game for my Let's Play series for quite some time, but I wanted to start off with some other things that were a little bit easier than doing a Zelda game, because getting into Zelda games these days, well, especially with the newer ones, they are time-consuming. Very, very time-consuming. And Skyward Sword is no different. And, I was not going to sell the Water of Life, but, since we will get a spell called Revive for Isaac a little bit later, I don't think we're in a position to, have that item in our possession right now. So anyway, let's go ahead and give the long sword to Isaac, and I think we will give one to Garrett as well, and that way they both can have a newer type of big sword. Okay, very good. Of course, we could stick with the battle axe for Garrett, but we need to make him stronger too, so we'll leave it at that. Okay, and the Hunter Sword. I think we want to give that to Ivan. Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and give it to him. Of course, it's not going to give us the, it's not going to give us any type of special ability to unleash from the weapon, if we get lucky, kind of like with the Bandit Sword. So, yeah, we'll just, we'll just give him that new hunter sword, and he should be happy with it. And of course, there will be some newer, you know, rare items that we can pick up later to where, you know, they're a lot more powerful and they can unleash stronger abilities if you use them in battle, but you'll see what I mean. Okay, so let's go ahead and continuously upgrade our characters, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to give Garrett the, you know, the shield, the bronze shield, I think that's what it's called. Or it's the, yeah, it's the bronze shield. But, let's see, we're probably going to have to try to find some more, coins somewhere, so that way we can get our characters equipped with the best equipment that's around. Okay, let's see, what can we sell? Oh yeah, we can sell our game tickets, so we can sell those. Now we can't sell a nut for 150 coins, and we can't sell, actually no, I'm not going to sell those, so let's go ahead and give the leather gloves to, or can we give him the, oh, we'll go ahead and we'll give him to Garrett right away, since, you know, he could do a little bit with the, you know, he could do, or have a little bit more defenses for himself, so, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll give him that. And, as you can tell, I'm constantly selling my game tickets because I don't need them right away, and I pretty much find them to be useless throughout the whole game. I mean, I know there's a special case where you can use the game tickets, but I really don't use it that much. I usually care about the lucky medals more than I do the game tickets, so, yeah. Okay, now I'm constantly, you know, continuing to look inside the jars and crates and all that, so hopefully we can find something. No, I don't think we're going to be able to find anything inside the weapon and armor shop, so let's go ahead and keep going. Nope, didn't find anything in there. Oh, we actually found an herb inside of that jar, so we'll take that. Okay. And there's the item shop right there, and I think we actually want to go up on the second floor of this place, and we'll have to cross this fence to get over to where that cave is. And that cave will take us to the one place that was underneath that statue in the middle of the town. But in order to get access to this cave, we're actually going to need to use Whirlwind on the ivy here, so that way we can get the ivy to, you know, disappear from where it was, and we can go inside the cave. Okay, so let's go ahead and head inside the cave, and we will move that statue over. You know, we will move it this way, which was blocking our entrance to get over here, and we got ourselves a Jupiter Genie for the first time. So yes, this is the first Jupiter Genie that we will get in this game, and its name is Gust, and it joins Ivan. So yes, Ivan now has his first Jupiter Genie in this game, and we will set it to him right now. Okay, so we have a Venus Genie, a Mars Genie, and a Jupiter Genie. So now we need a Mercury Genie, but we do not have an Adept of the Mercury clan just yet. So I wonder how long that's going to be until, you know, we get them, so that way they can have their own set of genes, or, you know, their own genes to equip, or genies, or their own gene to equip. Yeah, the plural of the gene, you know, the genes in this game, or the genie, is gene. Okay, if we take a look at what was in there, that will give us a hard nut, and that will increase our defenses. So let's give it to Isaac right now, where he should have some more defense. Okay, so, anyway. And, we can go up to where Lord McCoy's mansion is, because it is a mansion where it does have some of these, pots and stuff that you can, you know, look around to see if you can try to investigate with what they consist of, but there's not a whole lot, as there's just only a select few that have some items, and, you know, stuff that we can actually find within them. So, anyway, let's just finish up what's inside of this place, and then I think we will go to Lord McCoy's mansion. What's inside this jar? Oh, nothing. So, there was nothing in the item shop after all, so, anyway, I think we have a mansion that we need to go to. Yep. Okay, this is Lord McCoy's palace. But actually, we cannot even get access to that yet, because there are guards there. If we use the catch right here, we will get ourselves another nut. Very nice. And I think that's Lord McCoy's wife, you know, that's up there. So if we talk to her, are you telling me that I'm responsible for this? Sure. I had them cut the tree down so I could, build a place to live. I've been waiting for this palace on this palace for months. So she wants to extend the palace, and with her, having people chop down the trees, it looks like that is what made the person, or made something upset to turn that person in the plaza, at the front of the gate as a tree. So, yeah, there must be some connection towards this. So, anyway, I think we're done with Bilibin for right now, so let's go ahead and we're going to head eastward. And we're going to go to the town of Kolima, because that is where we are going to be in for a bit of a surprise once we get there. But it's in relation to the crisis that is happening in Bilibin at the moment. If we come this way, there is a checkpoint. And this is the Bilibin Barricade. This area is off limits to all those who don't even have permission to cross. Signed, Lord McCoy. Now, that is a crate right there that we can move. And that will actually have this opening for us to where we can cross here. And as you can tell, there is, 3 trees on top of each other that look like people, and they're on top of each other for some odd reason. We can read their thoughts, but, I'm not sure if they're going to have that much to say. They're so heavy. Yeah, I figured as much. The other 2 stumps are on top of the one, and it's making things really heavy for that person to, stand straight. Well, person. Actually, we need to come inside that place in a short bit. But we won't do that in this episode. We'll actually do that in the next one. Okay, well, here we are, just near Kolima. We got a rat soldier we're fighting against, as well as a bat and and just a plain rat. Now, the rat soldiers are actually cowards than the regular rats. With rat soldiers, looking a bit knightly like that, you would suspect that they would be a lot braver than the regular rats. But nope, sometimes those guys will actually run away. So you want to take them down as fast as you can, and you should be able to do a number on them. Okay, very good. That was not bad. Okay, here we are at Kolima. And as you can tell, there are people that look like the tree stumps, or that look like the person who was a tree stump back in Bilibin. So this place has been cursed by some evil spirit that made them turn into trees. And Ivan's reading their mind, and Garrett asks what is going on. And he says that the tree was a person. And everyone in Kolima has been turned into a tree. Yeah, well, that's pretty obvious. And if you take a look at the if you take a look at the sparkling stuff that's around the place, then that is part of the curse that is, that is being planted onto this town. Now, we can't even buy any items or any new equipment inside of this place because of everybody being cursed. And in order to lift that curse, we're actually going to have to do something that's in relation to, who cursed the people here in Kolima and who cursed the people that was in front of the, entrance of Bilibin. But anyway, what's going on right now? It looks like somebody is attacking them through the mind, and it pretty much sends them down onto the ground where they are paralyzed. Uh-oh, something is falling from the sky. It looks like whatever it was that made the people cursed in this place. And I guess the evil spirit has found that there are people inside of Bilibin, or no, inside of Kolima, and now they're going to try to turn... that spirit is going to try to turn them into trees. But they can't. That enemy can't even do anything because our heroes are being protected by what equates to a barrier, and they're being protected by the magic that the evil spirit is emitting from this place. So yeah, looks like Isaac and everybody is saved. Well, those 3 to be exact. And what has caused them to be saved by, such a deadly spirit? I wonder myself. And Ivan thinks that it was synergy. So I would assume that is probably, what has saved them too. It's kind of like when synergy is used to, it's like when synergy is used to, be built up within a weapon, so that way our characters can do critical strikes. It's kind of similar to that. And we thought that sign energy was only used when we concentrate, right? Well, of course. I'd focused so hard I thought my head would burst. Well, it just takes a little bit. Maybe it's just easier for you, but when I use energy, so it must be a different case because Ivan, you know, is a magic user, and while both Isaac and Garrett are more of the offensive type characters. You mean like when we're in danger? Yeah, I think it's like when we strike critical hits in battle. Yeah, we can't control it, but it's there when we need it, so there must be some truth into that. It is definitely possible, and I do agree with what they're saying. I wonder if we could use this power at any time and try to protect ourselves from, you know, any of these curses that are helping or that are about to hit us. But anyway, this curse is coming back and everyone is being protected again. Well, our heroes, that is. Why? Why don't they turn into trees? Who are they? What people are these who are immune to Tret's glamour? So, the name of the evil spirit is called Tret. So it's got a name, huh? Well, that's very interesting to know. So, looks like we'll have to pay a visit to this Tret spirit, or the spirit named Tret, to see if we could actually try to, you know, defeat the curse, or try to uplift the curse. But there might be more to it than trying to uplift the curse, because there may be something that is happening within the tree, too. Okay, so the male tree spirit's name is Tret, while the female's name is Laurel. But Laurel seems like she is more kind, but it may be the fact that she is filled with sadness, while Tret is filled with anger. So yeah, when anger corrupts the mind, then bad stuff happens. The kindly heart invites destruction. No, it does not. It's only those who get, you know, who only get, you know, it's only those who get manipulated to do, you know, bad things. That's what makes them change their hearts or whatever. Okay, they're telling us to look for Tret deep within the forest. And, but Tret says that it's useless because humans cannot be trusted. And, if, you know, if the forest dies, then he'll die along with them. So, and if he dies, then he will make everyone who've been turned into trees die along with him. So, anyway, looks like Isaac has something in mind. So, yeah, we're gonna have to go over to where Tret is located and see what we can do to try and help, because it looks like Laurel wants us to try and save him. Okay, so yeah, like I said, just like in Bilibin, we're actually going to be looking around Kolima to see if we can actually find any items that are inside the crates and jars and barrels and whatever places that we can find, you know, hidden items at. But not only that, but there's also a genie here in Kolima as well. And we will grab it. And it will be the second time where we have grabbed a genie of a certain element. Anyway, and it's just over by the house that's to the right there. But the thing is, oh, we got an herb inside that jar. There's a fence, and we actually have to go underneath the ground and climb up to make it back on top, to where we will be surrounded by the fence and where we can reach the Venus Genie, or the Genie, or whatever. Genie, or whatever. I tend to call them genies. But the only way we can get to where the genie is located is we actually have to go behind that house that had the fence next to it. But we'll do that as soon as we finish inspecting the village for any of the, you know, for the items and such. And if we actually took a look at that bookcase there, it actually tells us a little bit more about Tret being a holy tree. So yeah, it looks like Tret is not actually that bad on the inside. So it looks like the evil, you know, that's on the outside is what's corrupting Tret's mind. So we're actually going to have to defeat the evil that's on the outside so we can save the kind spirit that's in the inside. It would make sense. So, anyway, go ahead and get out of this house. Or get out of the weapon shop, rather. And let's go ahead and check this out. And let's go ahead and check out these crates and jars that are over here. Well, these jars, rather. And I think one of them will actually give us what do you call that? A status upgrade item. And of course, we get the apple that's inside of that jar. Now, I'm not sure if I said this before, but apples increase or boost attack power. So, we will equip that for Isaac and let him have more strength. Okay, so, and I think what equates to that tree right there is a priest. Or, you know, a holy shaman that will, you know, either revive our characters, repel spirits, or, you know, remove curses and whatever else that we find, or purge poison. Okay, so that's not the way how we want to get to where the Venus Genie is located, so we're actually going to have to do that right behind the house. Yep, here we go. And go ahead and check these crates and barrels if you want to see if, or wooden boxes to see if there's any items, but I don't think there's any items that we can find inside of them. So, looks like we're just going to have to leave them alone. Okay, so there's nothing. So anyway, let's go inside the cave here. That's just below the house where we were. But the thing with this cave is that we can actually fight against enemies here. Indeed so. So yeah, there are some zombies inside of this place, and we'll take care of them. So yeah, it's pretty much small fry inside this place, kind of like back over in the Vale and Vault area. So, you know, nothing that's worth challenging from down below. Anyway, we have felled the party of zombies. And let's go ahead and come over here. And there is the ladder right there, and that will lead us back up, you know, back outside. That will lead us to where the genie is located. Alright, we got our hands on the second Venus Genie. So that means Isaac has 2 of the Venus Genie in his possession right now. And he should have a new class that he can upgrade to by having 2 Genie in his party. And that will increase him to that will upgrade him to the class of a knight, where all of his stats will be increased. That means for hit points, synergy points, attack, defense, agility, and luck. So yes, we'll go ahead and we'll equip Granite on Isaac. Basically, what Granite is, the genie that we got, it will create a barrier that will protect your party for at least 1 turn. Now there are 2 different types of two different types of genie that deal with this type of thing. And one of them is the strongest, where Garrett has this genie called Flash that offers a more powerful barrier that will protect yourself against, you know, all types of attacks and such. But it's a lot stronger than Granite. But Granite's not all that bad. But it's the one in Lost Age, you know, that we get for the water adept in that party, in that game, that has the barrier ability for himself. And oh my goodness, it is bad in terms of defenses. But yeah. Okay, so with that, I think we're done with Kolima. So I think now it's time for us to leave this place, and we need to head over to Kolima Forest, where we can actually find, or where we're actually going to go find Tret to see if we can try to free him from, you know, from the evil spirit that is corrupting him or whatever. But anyway, we will do that in the next episode, as I think we will go ahead and we will close things off right here. So anyway, gamers, next time on Double RPG Let's Play with Golden Sun on the Game Boy Advance, we're going to resume where we left off, and we are going to go over to Kolima Forest. And we're going to try to make our way to the forest, to where Tret is, so that way we can try to uplift the evil that is corrupting him. But yes, we will get through it all. I mean, we will get through it, but we probably won't get through it all in the next episode. But anyway, if you guys have not done so already, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter with the links in the description. And if you like what you saw, then be sure to rate this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments below to let me know what you guys thought of this episode. Anyway, gamers, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you on the next episode. Have a great day. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys then.